Hello everyone, I'm Shady.
Hey guys, Giacomo.
G'day, it's Luke here.
We're from Milan Club Melbourne, and we're just going to recap the club's activity over the past week. So, guys, anything interesting? Any juicy rumors, transfers going on?
I don't know how credible most of them are because there's so many rumours sort of being linked with our club at the moment. I'm not sure why, but myself and Luke were just saying that any person that's sort of on the out of their club or a free agent or something is being linked with us at the moment. So I'm not sure how credible most of them are.
Yeah, a lot of the guy we were just saying now. A couple of guys from United, right? A couple of guys from United, Lingard and Bale.
Yeah. Anybody that's got Raiola, they link him with us.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We're like his number one client at this stage.
Yeah.
Speaking of Raiola, do you think we'll have it'll be smooth? I think is it just a matter of supposedly just a couple of days and we should hear about Ibra and Donnarumma? You think those will go?
Yeah,
I think there'll be anything. There'll be a tweet there.
It sounds like it's just a matter of time. There was obviously the word that's come out about Donnarumma's new contract with. I think they want a percentage of his sale if he's ever sold to go to Raiola, which apparently in the past has worked. But we'll see.
Yeah, he knows what he wants. He's one hell of an agent.
He's a pain in the ass, but he's a good agent.
He's a good agent. Yeah, he's got he's got an amazing amount of players with him. And I guess he gets the job done, huh? I just hope they don't put in a release clause, or if they do, it's like really, I don't know, a really steep one, because I mean, it's something like 50, 60 million, then, I mean, you can easily see a Premier League club snapping him up or...
Absolutely.
Well, it's ridiculous to think that he's only what, 21? And it feels like he's been at the club forever.
He's the kind of player you want to see stay with us until he finishes. There's not many around that, come up through the youth and are such world-class players from such a young age that even happen anymore. So it'd be nice to see him start and finish with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably get the captain's armband at some point, right? He did well in the past couple of games, right?
Yeah, well, he was given it when Romagnoli went off injured. Yeah, so that's a good sign, anyways.
Yeah. Luke, speaking of youth players, you were mentioning that it might be because we all know that most likely we're going to be losing either Calabria or Conti. You were saying earlier that it might be the case that Calabria is going instead of Conti. Why is that?
Yeah. So the reports that are coming out, I think, say that the club are keen to preference a sale in Calabria because he's just to do with FFP, I think, financial fair play. If we sell Calabria, he's counted as pure profit for the balance sheets, I guess. Whereas with Conti, you've got to take into consideration what we paid for him as well. So we might end up losing money possibly on him.
Okay.
Which would take money away from our transfer budget.
What do you make of that, Giacomo? I mean,
I think it's a bit of it. I guess if that's the rules, then we sort of have to do it based on what we've done in the last few years, losing money on a lot of transfers. Like, I think we're going to get rid of Rodriguez. It sounds like he's going to go to Torino for like $4 million. And we bought him for a lot more than that.
Yeah, it's just funny how FFP applies to us, and obviously like people like with really deep wallets like Man City and etc. It's just like not that the office, but for us it's like you have to be careful of like every million. I mean, every decimal and every it's just a joke.
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean Torino. I think Giampaolo's taking over them, and he wants Rodriguez, and I think as well Calabria. I heard, and someone else, I don't remember. I think someone else who's falling out.
Yeah, well, it's him taking over there is handy for us because I think it means less. We don't have to give up a severance package for him.
Yeah, good point.
So that's handy for our books.
And even we were talking a bit before that that a lot of the sales that we might be forced to make might not be the amount that we want for them, but I think the wage decrease in getting rid of a few of these players that we don't really see play much, and the Giacomo contract, that should make a pretty big difference on the balance sheet as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I read somewhere that the bosses are looking to give Pioli 6 or 7 like pretty good signings over the off season. I presume a lot of them would be depth filling.
Let's hope so.
I think we're looking mainly to fill some depth up in the centre back position. But if we can get 6 or 7 sort of reinforcement type players, that'd be pretty good for our squad.
Yeah,
Definitely.
let's hope it's quality over quantity, though.
Yeah, well, I read that Bakayoko they're offering to us for 20 million, I think.
I think so, and he's willing to take a pay cut, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
50% pay cut. I've even read.
Yeah.
Because he did love the club, I think. So yeah, I think he's keen to get back.
He really came
and he ended up
second half. Yeah.
Didn't he? When Gattuso gave him the 6-week ultimatum, and he really turned it on.
Yeah. I think we've also been linked with a couple of Pioli's been said to have been like really interested in getting Chiesa and Milankovic, I think, from Fiorentina.
Yeah, Milankovic is the one that I've read or seen a lot of. Yeah, so it looks like it's promising.
Let's hope so. I mean, and I think Chiesa could do a job on the wing. What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, Chiesa's an interesting one because he's a big talent, but I think he was, not to undervalue him, but I think there was a bit too much hype around him, the young Italian guy that was going to be the next Ronaldo or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think there's still a lot of quality there, so I'd love to see him come for the right price, of course.
Definitely, yeah. Don't want to break the bank for him, but yeah, it would be good.
It'd be nice to see some young guys come. I mean, while we've got Ibrahimovic, and it sounds like we're going to have him again for the next season, you can see how much the younger guys sort of developed when he come along. So it'd be good to see some young talent like that shows a bit of promise but hasn't fulfilled the whole lot yet. Get to learn and work under him and hopefully develop into that, the star.
Yeah,
even we saw Pioli's comments about, I think it was maybe yesterday or today, about how much of a difference he made when he came to Ibrahimovic made when he came to the club, and how he really took a lot of players under his wing. And I think he even said something about how he just doesn't accept any mediocrity, even during games. If someone messes up a pass or something, he lets them know.
Yeah. It's just the tonic, I think, after the past few years, just what we needed.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, on the commercial front as well, I think it was yesterday, I was reading that the clubs agreed to sell like the rights or allowed the broadcast of like Milan TV or Milan channel abroad, which is good. I mean, so I think it's just a matter of getting the channel marketed, but I mean, abroad, but that's good. Potentially good news, potentially some that show, I mean, beIN shows Serie A here, maybe they'll pick it up. I think it would allow for a better presence for the club as well. I think that would, on the commercial front, it would definitely be better.
It'd be good to see that over here.
Yeah, definitely.
It just feels like things that haven't been moving for a long time in Milan are starting to click over.
Definitely.
And it's just starting to tick again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels, I mean, I know we've been through like these false dawns a couple of times these past few years, but this time you really feel that on and off the pitch, there is a bit of stability and there might be a bit of hope for next season and seasons to come.
Yeah.
Well, before we wrap this up, Luke, I know you had a couple of announcements you wanted to make before next week.
Definitely. The big announcement is next week we'll get Daniel from Milan Club Sydney in for the video. So I know he's a big Milan fan and he'll have lots to say. And the next one is, well, first of all, we just want to send our best wishes to everyone in Lebanon and our friends at the Milan Club, at the Milan Clubs in Lebanon. And that over the next week, all profits from our stores are going to be going to the Red Cross in Lebanon. So yeah, everyone get behind that.
Definitely. Yeah. We hope to be able to make even any small difference. Definitely, all the solidarity from here, from Melbourne to everybody in Lebanon. Super.
Definitely.
All right. Cheers, lads. Thank you, and we'll see everyone next week. Forza Milan.
Forza Milan.